The Elves and the Shoemaker. The Shoemaker is played by Sam. The wife is played by Eve. The Elves are played by the Color Crew. The kids are played by Gugu and Gaga. There once was an old shoemaker and his wife. They were very good people, and even though they didn't have much for themselves, always helped the needy families in their village. One day, the shoemaker saw a barefoot child in the street and gave her his last pair of new shoes. When he returned home, he looked at his barren work table and sighed to his wife.
Yeah.
We only have 2 small pieces of leather left, not enough to make even one more pair of shoes. The old shoemaker was worried that they would run out of money.
I never thought I'd have a
If you help others, then others will help you, his wife smiled. This made the old man feel better because he knew his wife was right. Yes, we will be okay, he said, and got ready for bed. When they woke up the next day, they were surprised by what they saw on the table. A pair of new shoes! What in the world? Who made these? The old man said. His wife was just as confused as he was. Not me, she said, but maybe we can sell these today. And that's exactly what happened. Later that day, the shoemaker sold the shoes, giving him enough money to buy leather for 2 more pairs of shoes. But on his way to purchase the leather, he saw a boy in the street asking for food. The old man looked at the money in his hand and gave some to the boy. The boy's eyes widened and he ran off to the market. Later that evening, the shoemaker returned home. He told his wife that he helped a poor child, but now they only have enough leather to make 1 new pair of shoes. If you help others, then others will help you, his wife reminded him. He nodded warmly, set the scraps of leather on the table, and went to bed. When they woke up the next day, they were surprised again at what they saw on the table. 2 new pairs of shoes. Who is making us these shoes? The old man asked. We must find whoever is helping us and thank them, the shoemaker said. Yes, his wife agreed. And let's give them milk and cookies to show them how much we care. So that night, they set more leather on the table and hid in the corner with a tray of milk and cookies, waiting to see who came. They waited and waited, and just when they were about to give up, 2 little elves with big eyes and big ears scurried across the floor wearing tattered old clothes.
Thank you, hero.
The elves jumped onto the table and got to work making new pairs of shoes. The shoemaker and his wife smiled as they watched the curious creatures work. Finally, the shoemaker and his wife stepped out from the shadows holding a tray of cookies and glasses. We want to thank you for helping us, the wife smiled. Would you join us for a snack? The shoemaker asked. The elves sat down at the table and gobbled up all the cookies. Where do you live? The shoemaker asked. Under a bridge in the village, said one of the elves. It gets cold at night, but we huddle together to keep warm. If you help others, then others will help you, the shoemaker remembered. You no longer have to live under the bridge, he exclaimed. Please come and live with us and we can be one big happy shoemaking family, his wife said. The elves jumped to their feet and gave the shoemaker and his wife big hugs. And from that night on, they lived happily ever after, making shoes, eating milk and cookies.
I'll let you know when I'm home.
The end.